Hello, Frenzy. My name is Kate Shark, and welcome to The Terrible Old Man. And no, that is not a pun on some very shitty dads out there. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, this is actually based on a short story written by H.P. Lovecraft. I actually am not too familiar with H.P. Lovecraft. I know he does a lot of, or he did. I don't know if he's still alive. And you call yourself an English major, Kate. Anyway, he did a lot of sci-fi horror type things. And it's not really, at least the horror side of things isn't really my scene, despite this month and getting married on Halloween and all that. I'm not really that big of a horror kind of person. But I thought this would be fun, and I did the Telltale Heart earlier, so I thought this would be fun to do like another one. It's very narrative driven, and I'm going to do my best to do voices and all that. I may not be the best at it, and I apologize, but that would be fun to give this a shot. So, and this game is available on Game Jolt, like the other ones. I'll leave a link to the game in the description below if you want to try it for yourself. But here we go. We'll go ahead and begin. So, Angelo, when are we going to blow this joint? I say we head out tomorrow. It's a few hours to drive to Boston. How long are we staying there for? Oh, I'd say just a night. We got to keep moving. And then we head back to Arkham. We in Batman. That's right. I've been talking to a guy up there who might be able to get us some action, you know? Say, speaking of action, look at that dame over there. She's got something going on, doesn't she? I mean, something's happened. Ew, incredible. Ooh, that's a very Polish name. Susie! Stop. Kanik? I don't know if that's right. Why don't you give your... Zinnik? Why don't you get your pasty ass over there and give her your best line? That's kind of creepy, the morphing. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. And get us some beers while you're at it. You've still got some cash from the old broad the other night. Yeah, I got a few bucks left. I don't have a dime. Same. Hell, that woman was so old she couldn't even get out of the house to spend her godforsaken dollars. Better old Manuel here spends it on hooch than let it sit there gathering dust for another 2 years before she bites it. That's nice. Damn right. Well then, get us some beers, boy. Left click to interact, right click to observe. For inventory and settings, move cursor to top of screen. Okay then. Let's see. Pictures. Let's see what that says. They've tried to decorate this dump with some old prints. Okay. Curtains. Don't want to look outside. Fine. Don't want to do our small talk with the locals at this port, so... Barman? 3 beers over here. Where are you guys from? Boston? Innsmouth? None of your goddamn business. Just give me some beers. Hey, this is my bar. You watch your manners, stranger. Folk are nice here in Kingsport. We look after each other. 3 beers. You're like, please? That'll be $2, my foreign friend. Do I have to... Oh, wait, inventory. $2. That won't do anything. Here's $2. $2 right here. 3 beers coming up. I would love to be able to buy 3 beers for $2. Gosh darn it, the barrel is dry. I'm gonna have to go roll up a new one. Sit tight. What? Dickie eating his dinner yet? Ooh. I swear we set a whole chocolate cake in front of his face and he didn't even so much blink. The boy's been affected. You take him to Doc Reeves, he'll get to the bottom of it. Well, he's only been acting strange since his run-in with that old fellow the other night. I shouldn't let the boy out so late. What happened? You know that very old man, a former sea captain of some sort? You see him around town, pays for his groceries and golden doubloons. I've heard about him, yeah. Feeble and ancient. I heard he talks to bottles he has lined up on the table inside his house. Calls them names like Spanish Joe and Mate Ellis. It's as if he's speaking to his old crew. Yeah, A most peculiar chap. Best avoid it, I think. No need to upset such folk. Something you need to teach Dickie. A bit of respect. So what happened was Dickie threw a stone at his window, you see. Oh. And the old man caught him in the act. Gave him a good talking to, I bet. Dickie won't talk about what exactly happened. Oh, dear. He's a stupid boy. You go around throwing stones through old folks' windows and, well, they aren't going to be happy, no matter how feeble they are. I've told him he's not leaving the house for a month, apart from going to his lessons. He must be quite a scary sight for a young lad to face. Fancy that, using gold coins for currency. The man must be sitting on a fortune. Tell me about it. I heard he captained clipper ships in the East, uncountable years back, and bought back untold treasures. Sorry about the wait. Here's your beers. Thanks. Boys, you're not gonna believe it. You got a date with that Brad? He wishes. I think we got ourselves a job tonight. We'll spit it out then. I heard those two chaps speaking about a crazy old man who lives in town. So rich he pays for things with gold doubloons. Heck. Gold doubloons. Yeah, he's got a room in his house where he stands there talking to bottles. A rich and senile old fart. That sounds like a cinch. Let's get in there tonight and see if he's got what he's got to offer. Oh boy, this should be fun. Where's this old man's house then? I don't know, they didn't say. Find out, Kazanik. Find out and we may find riches tonight. Woman. Say there, miss. Can I have a word with you? Leave me alone, greaseball. Hey, no need for that kind of language, lady. I'm merely trying to conversate. Go conversate elsewhere, maybe to your mother. Ha! Struck out again, Kazanik. Suit yourself. Say, fellows, what was that you guys were saying about that old man around these parts? What's it to you, stranger? Oh, I just overheard your story. He sounds like a character. Indeed he is. Shuffles around with his cane, dropping gold all over the show. Where does the old man live? You said something, What else do you know about him? You're asking a lot of questions, stranger. Yes, leave us be. You guys from Kingsport? Born and bred? Me too. Where are you from? Oh, a suburb of Boston. City boy, eh? A cosmopolitan type? Yeah, you could say that. Said something about bottles. Sometimes people see him through his window with a lineup of curious bottles sitting on a table. Each bottle has some sort of object inside. Pendulum, some say. And he's been seen to chat to them, waving his arms about. I'm afraid the old chap has lost his mind. Too much time at the sea. He was a sea captain. Yes, though back in a time nobody remembers, rumor has it he spent decades in the Far East. Some say he talks to the bottles as if they were his crew members. Where does the old man live? His house is along the coast. A crumbling ancient pile it is, too. One of the oldest houses in Kingsport, I'd venture. What's the address? Oh, you're thinking of visiting him, are you? Why on earth would you want to see him for? A treasure hunter, are you? No. Good. The last thing we need in this town is outsiders bringing in their wayward criminal ways with them. Because let's just take this guy's word for it. So why do you want to know his address? Why should we trust you outsiders? We found something that belongs to him and wish to return it. What's the item? An old ornament. Let's have a look then. It's out in the car. Bull dust. Get out of here. Shit! Do you know about a rich old man who lives in town? Can't say I do. You must. I don't gossip about locals, sir. This is a respectable town. Pah. What can you tell me about these two guys at the bar? Hey, we're right here. Mind your own business, stranger. What he said. Oh, he told me about the broad over there. She's in here working all the time. Doesn't look like she's up to much. What's her line of work? Why don't you ask her yourself? Later. Let me know when you want those drinks refilled. What do we got? It's a car key. Well, it says out on the coast. I mean, you can't really miss it, I'm sure. Do you know anything about a rich old man who lives in town? Oh, you are back again. Don Juan doesn't stop trying tonight, does he? I'm a very persistent man, ma'am. I don't know the old man. You're lying. Everybody must know him. Leave me alone. I guess we can try them again. Hello again. Oh, I suppose you still want his address. How do you know we can trust you, outsider? Oh... We wish to interview him for the local paper. Oh yes, what's the name of the local paper then? The Times? Wrong. Oh, for fuck's sake. Kingsport Commune? Wrong. Oh, fucking A. Okay, let's see here. The Telegraph? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, let's see. Traveling salesman. Oh yes, what are you selling? Shoes. Wearing your stock. I've got boxes of them out in the car. Fucking A. God. Okay, let's look at here. See if maybe I can... A local Kingsport fisherman. Clippings about an ancient local port. The Kingsport Bugle. Local paper. That old rag hasn't been printed for years. Shit! Okay, let's take your time. Look over some things. Okay. A lot of thinking. I'm a journalist. Whoa, a big shot. Why am I talking to you? Say, you write for the paper. Yes, the Kingsport Daily Star. Interesting. Now get lost before I write an article about outsiders pestering local women in bars. Okay, okay, put your knickers back on, lady. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, let's see. Daily Star. Nonsense. It's the truth. We are journalists from Boston. We do freelance work. Sounds like the old man could give us a great story. Imagine the tales he must have. Tales of exploration, treasure, and chivalry. You know what? Go ahead. I don't really believe you, but it's getting annoying now. The old man lives up on Water Street. His property backs into Ship Street, near the shore. Outside his home are curious foreign standing stones, an unmistakable sight. Thanks. I appreciate it. Beers. Gotta do the job first. Got the address. Good work, Zanny boy. Where is it? Back entrance is on Ship Street by the harbor. Hey, we passed that street on the way here. It's just a few blocks away. Kazanik. You take the car. Silva and I will go on foot and meet you at the place. It's better if we arrive separately. Nice plan. Let's go, boys. There's treasure to be had. You didn't even drink your beers. It's $2 down the drain. Later that evening. Alright, we're all here. What's the plan, boss? Silva, you and I will go through this here gate. Kazanik, you stay on watch. Okay. Before we do anything, though, looks like there's a light on up there. Xanax, can you have a better look? We gotta make sure he ain't watching us. What? How am I supposed to... Automobile. The trunk is locked. Solitary paddock. Okay, well, give me my key. I think time to leave. Can I... Doesn't fit. This key is just for the ignition. Fine. Okay. Okay, well, put it back then. I need to get in the trunk. You don't have the key for the trunk, do you? No, I don't. Don't tell me you lost the goddamn key, Kazanik. No, no. What do you think of this place? Do you have the key for the trunk? Oh, balls, I do. Here you go. Thank you. Okay, so... Okay, a good robber always comes prepared. Got a spyglass, a crowbar, and some masks. Okay. Oh, shit! He's in the window. Okay, so let's put this back. Oh. He's in there. This little fool looks like the easiest target we've ever had. Good work, Kazanik. He really is talking to a bunch of old bottles. As long as we are quiet out here, we shouldn't notice us. He's engrossed in his queer little pursuits. Pathetic. You got our mess then? I do. Okay, so you have this. Here's the masks. Okay, get that gate open. Okay. We're in. Great work, Kazanik. Okay, Silva, let's get going. How are we gonna play this, boss? The old sea dog might not be too loquacious concerning his treasures. We may need to make him talk. What if it's the gold? What if that's if the gold is even hidden? If he is as senile as we suspect, he may have stacks of it piled up all around. Oh shit. We'll do what we need to do. The screams of an old man could be easily muffled. So you hit the nail on the head. Kazanik, wait for us in the car. We should be back in an hour at the most. Sounds like a plan, Ricky. Or Ricky, Richie, whatever. Remember, be gentle. Be gentle. Jesus Christ. Oh God, he's moving. One hour later. What the hell is taking them so long? What's happened? They better not knock the old fella off. I told them, I said, don't go too hard on the old goat. Ah, here they come. Oh my God. Little things make considerable excitement in little towns, which is the reason that Kingsport people talked all that spring and summer about the 3 unidentifiable bodies horribly slashed as with many cutlasses and horribly mangled as by the tread of many cruel boot heels, which is the tide washed in. And some people even spoke of things as trivial as the deserted motor car found in Ship Street, or certain especially inhuman cries probably of a stray animal or migratory bird in the night by wakeful citizens. But in this idle village gossip, the terrible old man took no interest at all. He was by nature reserved, and when one is aged and feeble, one's reserve is doubly strong. Besides, so ancient a sea captain must have witnessed scores of things much more stirring in the far-off days of his unremembered youth. Okay. Based on the story by H.P. Lovecraft. Okay. All right, so that was The Terrible Old Man. So I don't have much more to say about it. I mean, it was a very creepy story. I think the gameplay, maybe not giving you the option to ask questions until you've gotten all the info so you can explore a little more. I think there was a few more creepy opportunities that could have been available. But it was creepy. Like I said, I haven't really read a lot of, or any H.P. Lovecraft now that I think of it. But I know he's known for Cthulhu, so I know a lot of people love that. But that was pretty creepy, especially when the old man came out. I think there was maybe a few more opportunities. Maybe it was so quiet, I think maybe some sound, like some music or something, maybe would have added a bit more of aesthetic to it. But it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it, so I hope you all enjoyed it too. Make sure you chomp down on that like button if you did. Leave a comment down below if you have any other game suggestions or video ideas that you'd like to see from me. And be sure to subscribe to the channel to see other videos that I've done. We'll see you all next time for the next one. Barracuda.